Good afternoon, and welcome to a brief episode of the OBX Wave Report. And what I'm going to do is a little beach lifestyle segment of an instance, an experience I had yesterday when walking down at the beach at Nag's Head, and just this charming, heartwarming instance of compassion, the kind of microcosm event, um, displaying the compassion between a man and his Grackle friends, and a kind of reaching out to our natural world, which I found both inspirational and just kind of fed my spirit a little bit, and I thought I would share this with you. So I was walking down the beach and I encountered this man on the beach, and he was in amongst this flock of grackles, and they were just hopping around on the beach, and they were all over his car, and they were just there with him, sharing the beach, and they like they were family, just sitting there together. So I couldn't help but approach the man and ask him a couple of questions because I was curious what was going on. What was this curious thing that I saw on the beach? And this is one of the things I love about the beach. You always, if you get into the beach enough, you have these interesting encounters, these encounters where it seems like a window opens up and there's a little revelation. There's something to learn here. And so I asked the man, so what are you doing? And he says, well, I come down here during the fall, winter, and springtime every day to feed these grackles, and you know they're my friends. and and I for a moment I was just taken aback by it. I was like, wow, this is just so cool. This is so neat. Here's a man that every day takes some time out of his day to come down to the beach and not just enjoy the beautiful environment of the beach, but also to share it with these grackles, these these cool black and brown birds that they're very they're quite characters. These grackles, you can hear them in the morning, like "Meow," they make this grackly sound. They like to, I guess, they kind of like to grouse at you in the morning. But I've always been fascinated by the grackles, and here's a man who loves the grackles and enjoys spending time. And so he comes down every day and he feeds them. And they've gotten to the point where they recognize his red truck. They see his red truck and they come in and they just flock all over him in his red truck. And he shares time there with the grackles. And one of the funny things that he said to me was that apparently sometimes when there's a red truck around, they mistake it for him, and they swarm that red truck as well. So they they- they're very anxious to greet their friend that comes to them every day on the beach at around in the eventide at around sunset to have a communion with nature, a communion with creation, and to share compassionately and in an open way, in a very simple way, but yet one that seems to me deeply kind and benevolent. And this was this was heartwarming to me, and I thought I would share it to you as a bit of an inspirational beach lifestyle segment of the OBX Wave Report. And I would just like to send warm thoughts out to this man and to the grackles and to their communion, to their sharing with each other the boundary between land and sea and earth and sky together here on the Outer Banks in Nag's Head. during the fall, the spring, and the winter. And so this is something that I will remember for all time, and a tale that I wanted to share with you, the tale of the man at Nag's Head and his Grackle friends. So thank you for joining me.